Keep it simple. Yeah, they were in the Wellington Secondary School Championship.
I was referring actually to the qualifier event for the Road to Glory, which was as the Road to Glory was about 2 weeks ago, and the Wellington qualifier for that was a week before that. Um, I believe I remember Inven, and I'm not sure if I remember the other names. So perhaps they've had a roster change, or maybe I'm just forgetting.
I
Um,
know, I know Invent and Barcode. I know Invent and Barcode.
yeah, Barcode I believe was there as well. But as we saw this level one invade with Pune on that Blitzcrank, definitely we're about to see some action.
Yep. They're all five have grouped down in that bottom lane, and they will be spotted by the ward. Frosty is backing off accordingly. They know Frosty spotted them.
Yeah, so of course, Frosty, Myth, they're definitely seeing that Blitzcrank, but they're still going for it.
Pune. Very dangerous. Getting a nice hook onto Fong. There will be a 5v5 fight. Corky gets... No! It's actually going to be Zinc getting the first blood onto Dougie D. Now, Pune getting dropped dangerously low now. That will be a kill for Zerosity. This fight actually going in the favor of Myth.
Yeah, so very well played there by Myth Gaming, but Inven's not done. They want more.
Yeah, he's just being cheeky, halting the recalls.
And Grell with that seismic shard, following Fong all the way back to following Zinc all the way back to base.
Yeah, following Zinc all the way back to his fountain.
But yeah, that was very very well played by Myth Gaming there. Seeing that Blitzcrank pick is very telling that your opponents do want to go for that level 1 invade, and having the wards placed very early and then being in position for the fight, to counter that potential invade. They're rewarded with 2 kills, so very well played there by Myth Gaming. That's really what you have to do when you see a Blitzcrank. You have to make sure you're as a team. Blitzcrank very very strong when he's able to pick off that single target with that rocket grab. But when there's 5 people there able to back up the pulled teammate, it's really less powerful. Oh, but a gank in the bottom lane.
Yeah, gank in the bottom lane. Dougie leading in with the Lance combo, but Frosty actually getting pulled by Pune, not getting too much damage off. Not a fruitful gank. Was that a flash from Frosty? I think no, that was not a flash.
So yeah, Dougie D unfortunately missing the EQ combo just out of range there. But of course, showing that in that bot lane at level 2, Zinc able to get a free ward on that red buff, and they'll be able to see Dougie D going for that now. Peeben, of course, already hit that level 3 thanks to just sticking in the jungle. Got a bit of a lead on Dougie there, but potentially going for this invade as well. They do have a ward in the area.
Yeah, and Peeben Jungler will spot that out. Is looking to use a bot breaker to get onto Dougie D. Dougie D getting dropped dangerously low as well. He does flash, but Dougie D flashes as well. Will get out with his life. Very close there.
Yeah, and of course, so the flash is traded there, but importantly for Dougie, he did manage to smite the red buff away just before Peeben came in. So, but he is significantly far behind there now. Still level 2 because he didn't manage to stay around to kill the small creeps. And Peeben going to be just doing a little bit of counter jungling, taking away the big monsters from his topside jungle. So, that bot lane gank, if it had worked, it might have paid off, but unfortunately, since he did miss that EQ combo and they didn't manage to pick up a kill there, Dougie D investing quite a lot of his time into that bottom lane gank is going to be quite far behind now, and yeah, he'll take a while to catch up.
And actually, Inven just ducking and weaving around in this mid lane, as Fong actually has seemed to pull himself a lead in terms of harass. Inven getting dropped dangerously low as well. Will they be able to get the kill? Fong is just behind. He flashes, but Inven uses a flash as well. He does manage to get out. That was very, very close there. Both members, Dougie D as well, having a close moment before. Now, what actually made me laugh before was when he actually got out, he said in all chat, outplayed, and that was a bit of a laugh.
Yeah, so Inmen there, going quite low against Fong's Anivia. The big problem with this matchup for Anivia is the win wall. That zone control and also the win wall. Both Anivia's, all of Anivia's damage is quite telegraphed projectile attacks, both that Flash Frost and the Frostbite, the Q and the E. Inven tried to use the wind wall to block the stun of the Flash Frost, but just was slightly too slow on it, so he did manage to get stunned up. And then Fong very well there, moving through the wind wall in order to land that Frostbite for the critical damage there. Able to drop Fong dangerously low, but of course, they just traded flashes. Inven able to use that sweeping blade to get far enough away that Fong couldn't chase for the kill.
Yeah, and Zinc as well in the top lane, just trying to manage. He actually has got a fair bit of damage off onto Grob, but Grob seemed to have a leave before.
Yeah, and both top laners building for sustain in this lane. So Zinc with that Vampiric Scepter, quite possibly building into that Blade of the Ruined King, I would guess. For the dueling potential and the percent health damage that is going to be quite effective against Grelb. And Grelb, in fact, starting with the Crystalline Flasks, as you often see on Malphite, and building into that Chalice of Harmony now. Both top laners just trading quite heavily, but that Chalice of Harmony, a very good pickup on Malphite. The magic resist going to help against Shyvana. Most of her early game damage is magic, but a gank in the bottom lane.
Barcode getting Vault Breaker onto, but does make it out with the rocket jump. They did spot Peeben in that bush with the ward, but looks like Barcode just ventured a little too close. Now Dougie D has come to support them. Let's see what they are going to make of this.
Oh gosh, Barcode taking a phosphorus bomb to the face. He will definitely have to back now, and this does give Myth Gaming quite a bit of pressure in this bottom lane. So they are potentially looking to turn this into an early dragon.
Yeah, they are rotating for it. Now, they haven't, Volker haven't spotted it yet, but Myth looking to take it.
They can sense it,
will
Dougie D stop the blue buff, and they can see it now. Oh, the teleport coming in as well.
Grelb does have the ultimate, but no, Fwosty getting pulled there by Pune. Very nice. Will get away. No, he doesn't. The Lance actually getting the kill. And now Inven and Grelb looking onto Zerosity, trying to get a kill there, but no, Zerosity does make it out.
Yeah, so that was a Myth with a bit of an over-aggressive dragon call. They thought they had the pressure, but Volker sensing what was happening, able to collapse in there with that teleport from Grelb. And the pull from Hune, able to turn around that, and they are rewarded with 2 kills and a dragon of their own.
Yeah, that was actually a very, very nice dragon call, just to even it out. Now, with actually Myth, with that messing up the call there, what Volker did was they kind of rotated back and said, hey, why, if they can't take it, why don't we take it? So.
Yeah, exactly. And with those 2 kills, they'd, forced obviously two members of Myth back to the death chamber, and the rest were low enough to be able to force back. And you really can't contest 4v2. So a good dragon take there. Recognizing that after you manage to win a fight like that, you really do have to be taking those objectives. So both junglers back to their blue buffs, which have respawned. Dougie D going to take his for himself, most likely, because of course, Inven not needing that on that Yasuo really doesn't benefit much from cooldown reduction. And of course, Fong on that Anivia, being one of the most mana-heavy champions in the game, is going to be given his blue buff by Peeben.
Yeah, and the mid lane as well, Zinc actually coming down, supporting Fong. Maybe looking to push that.
Yeah, but a gank in the bottom lane, Fwosty's in trouble.
Yeah, Fwosty is in a large amount of trouble as the exhausts go out and Fwosty gets pulled. That surely will be a kill for Barcode, and the bot lane actually being turned around very well as opposed to last game where Myth was dominating.
And meanwhile, Inven there fell victim to a 3-man tower dive from Myth Gaming, but decent gank in the bot lane that I was looking at. You know, Pune just, with those now boots of mobility, basically just ran up. He pressed his W and ran up to Frosty, ran around the Howling Gale, and just used that
demolished.
knock up. And didn't even give him a chance to, didn't even have to use that grab, just had to run up and use that knock up. Gave time for Dougie D to come in with that Cataclysm.
Yeah, and Inven at mid as well. I'm surprised he didn't back off. I saw it on the minimap, but not too sure as to why he would stay there. But Pune actually looking to get another grab onto Zerosity, but getting dropped very low with those auto attacks, and they will back it off.
Pune taking quite a lot of damage there, not even using the rocket grab. You know, he's showing quite a lot of lane pressure with those mobility boots, just able to run up with the threat of the knock up. You know, and always having to be aware of that pull. But Peeben's here in the bot lane.
Looking for a gank. Looks like
Assault and Battery is not available.
Assault and Battery is not available, but he could go in with the Vault Breaker as Barcode is caught. Well, no, he gets interrupted interrupted in the rocket jump, and Peeben will grab a kill.
Yeah, so of course, you know, you're not able to use dash abilities like rocket jump to get over or to get past the Vault Breaker. So, you know, Peeben positioning himself quite well there, able to make sure that he interrupted that rocket jump. But oh, he's been spotted
by Dougie D, and Inven is rotating to help as well. Peeben is in a very dangerous spot. Will Fong be able to? No, Peeben gets rocket grabbed and the Cataclysm finishing him off. Now Zerosity chucking a ward down, see if he can get some vision as to the rotations, but Pune will back that off. Maybe looking for a rocket grab there onto Fong. No, he gets it onto Zerosity. Grelb. That was actually a very nice Either Storm by Janna, but Grelb does get dropped by Fong. And Dougie D is actually, he went back in after the rest of his team had backed off, so I'm not sure why he had to burn a flash there to get out of that, but I don't think Volker are going to be able to hold this. And Fong actually getting a kill onto Dougie D.
Yeah, Dougie D not respecting the power of Anivia there with that RE combo, able to just immediately take down all of his remaining health.
And
more fighting in the bot lane.
Yeah, Barcode actually does push him away with that ultimate, the Buster Shot. Yeah, and
yeah, so really Peeben not able to get much in there. Of course, Assault and Battery is available now. I believe it was available during that as well, but decided not to use it. Of course, with that BF sword now, Barcode taking down this tower quite quickly as well.
Yeah.
And of course, maxing that rapid fire, actually. Often you'll see Tristana maxing that explosive shot for the early lane damage and lane pressure, but, you know, going straight into that rapid fire max, he'll hit level 9 with that 90% attack speed, and will have his Infinity Edge fairly soon, so he's going to be doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, that mid-game power spike is going to be intense. Zinc as well, defending this huge wave at top lane right now. And Peeben maybe lurking around the side, looking to get maybe a gank off, but no, he was backing that off, but Pune gets the Assault and Battery onto him. Barcode gets exhausted. And
Volker
Dougie
teleporting in behind them.
Yeah, Volker actually teleporting in as well. Pune lives! Fong there getting caught in the Cataclysm. That will be a kill onto Peeben. Now Dougie D getting dropped by Fong though. Inven just weaving around, but that will be another double kill for Zerosity. Grob on the run now as well. Just getting out of there as fast as he can, but Fong has come around the other side. Maybe they're looking for it. Zinc does use a Dragon's Descent. No, Grob has made it out using his Unstoppable Force.
Yeah, so of course that dragon had just respawned, so both teams looking to take control of that area results in quite an explosive fight. Pune just, you know, ward checking a brush that did have Peeben in it, but the fight's not over.
Yeah, actually, Myth have gone to take the dragon, and Fossey actually getting a very nice Either Storm. Zerosity, yep, the Seismic Shard does pick that up. Grob is on the run as well as Pune, but Dougie D is here to back them up.